Today we are going to talk about graying of hair nowadays and why is it graying hair is why? The answer is stress. Yes, the answer is stress. Let us discuss this issue how and why. Now, why are gray hair turns gray in color in general if we talk about? So the graying of a hair is usually a manifestation of aging process. Now the average age of onset of the hair is 34 to 44 years, 45 years depending upon the race. Within the estimated 50% of men and 50% of women turn gray hair by 50 years of the age. But these pigment cells in our hair gradually die and age. Its gray become a gray or silver white. Now, why young people are getting their hair gray is due to their erratic lifestyle and the tremendous amount of stress they are taking. Hairs are said to be gray prematurely only if graying occurs 20 years in white, 25 years in Asian, and 30 years in Africans. Is it the myth or fact that stress leads to premature graying of hair? Let us look at into the scientific literatures. Now, Now you have heard of many quotes referred on graying of hair, like if the gray hair is a sign of a wisdom, I am a freaking genius. If it is not a gray hair of that you one knows the age of the heart. A little gray hair is a small price to pay for all this accumulated wisdom. Those aren't gray hair idiots, they are the strands of glitter growing out of my head. The best one for the premature graying is hair is you call it a gray hair, I call it a stress highlights. Now let us go to the recent study on the prematuring of the graying of hair. A recent study in the very reputed journal of Nature published in 2020 which puts the argument to rest. In this study they reported that stress can indeed cause hair to lose its pigment and they identified it to a cellular pathway. Now the question is why stress leads to graying of hair and how? So they studied the mouse and they given the laboratory stress like restraints, US non-inception, and this black coated mouse was given a lab based stress. So they were given the lab based stress. Then we find that these scientists found that within 5 days those all rodents which were given the stress turns their hair gray. So when in the stress a hormone called non-adrenaline is released. This hormone proliferates the melanocyte stem cells and so quickly that they completely disappeared from the niche. And the next time the coat grew, there were no melanocyte stem cells in the damaged follicles. So all the white hair was unpigmented. So when the stress is given, after that the next coat will have no pigments. The loss was permanent. Once they are gone, the pigment cannot be generated anymore. So hair still holds many secrets. We don't know why hair loss plays out differently on someone's scalps than on the face. For that matter, their back. So take home message is good lifestyle and minimal stress is the key for the fit and healthy life and also for your hairs. Stay healthy and minimize your stress. So I would nicely say that if you can't remove the stress from your life, then get your hair colored. Bye bye. Thanks. Stay fit. Stay healthy.